course, booby. How sweet. How sweet. Oh. Just give me something, provide. Please just give me something, provide. Why is this like this, baby? Why are you like that, my love? Of course, of course, of course. Much better. All right. Hey there, Happy Mars. I hope you're doing well. I am the truth, and you are too. Welcome to this week's Mars Weekly Forecast / Predictions. Everything you need to know pertaining to me and my services is located in the description box below for you to see. For this week's Mars Weekly Vibes, my bad. I'll be channeling with there is God, who's going to Cliff's High Skin, the ice good. If you hear any extra sounds during this video, know that life is lifing. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's very much appreciated. Telephone. Let's begin this week's Mars Weekly Vibes. All right. So currently we are in the age of Aquarius, where there's rebellion, revelation, humanity, changes, epiphanies, realizations, and awakenings. Within that, we are in Pisces season. Pisces season started on February 19, 2026, and it's going to end on March 20th, 2026. Pisces is known as the following. is known as the fish. It's the I believe sign. It is a mutable sign. It is a water sign. It is ruled by Jupiter and Neptune, and it's a feminine sign. The jade and the coral are the gemstones associated with Pisces. The feet, the vein, and the veins are anatomically associated with Pisces. The hangman and the high priestess card are the major arcana cards in the tarot deck associated with Pisces. And Pisces can be described as a dreamer, imagination, intuitive, artistic, humane, sympathetic, sensitive, compassionate, perceptive, tender, impressionable. They prefer to feel their way through life than to follow a plan. And Pisces are usually like artists, poets, and musicians. And then for the journal summary or whatnot, um, specifically the number 136 came out. And then there was 666, and then there were double numbers like 1212, 2020. And then there was 444, and then just Matrix. Matrix kept coming up. And then maybe there's something about zeros and ones, and then maybe there's something about like watching the movie. And then there were a lot of things that came up over the past week relating to royalty. It was like majestic, royal, crown, and all that stuff. So I just summed it up to royalty. And then there's something about getting straight to the point, pure, and no bias. Okay, so that's that. Card reading. Ooh. Hold up. Yep, that's your line. You can go. Purple weed. Purple. Hold up. Yep, that's your line. Purple drink. Purple tank. Tell him it's a pool party. I got a bowl. Who got a Sprite? Who got a Sprite? I got a just to get off my dick. You think you know? You had no idea. I do all this shit just to take it off my dick. Hold up. Yep, that's your line. I got mixed emotions. Just to say, get off my dick. You think you know, but you had no idea. Okay, so for this week's Mars Day Weekly Forecast / predictions. Ooh, pedantic. That's a new word. Pedantic, a noun meaning a person who is excessively concerned with minor details and rules or with displaying academic learning. Show. We have here transcend, a verb meaning be or going beyond the range or limits of something abstract, typically a conceptual field or division, to surpass, to go further, rise above, or be more important, better than something, especially a limit. Somebody got to go out of their comfort zone, or like you can do more. You could do more. Y'all have ideas. Y'all learning about stuff. We have here vulnerability, the words. There's something especially like about the mind, about learning, ideas, word, wisdom. Then we have here vulnerability, a noun meaning the quality or state of being exposed to the possibility of being attacked or harmed either physically or emotionally. Man, you can't stay in the bubble. Get out of your comfort zone. Then what came out is the Page of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the summary of that is the Knight of Wands. Top of the deck, you're usually watching this right now, is the Strength card. To clarify the Page of Swords, you got here the Empress card, you got the Seven of Cups, and you got the Devil card in reverse. Yeah, so no limitations. You gotta expand, baby. And then we have here time. Or whatnot. Something about time is constricting at times. But okay, so we're gonna go through it and all that stuff. Just a heartbeat away. What you call it? There's 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so there. What you call it? Expansion. It's just expansion, to be honest, or just like progress to move forward, to get unstuck, you know. Yeah. And it's like something about getting out of your bubble, getting out of like constraint. Don't be afraid to roar, you know what I mean? Basically, there's something here about abundance, being free and flowing and able to like create, to do. And it's because something about you contain it all. You have that will, you have that ability to create, to expand, to do more, to flow, to go, to basically do what you want. You have the ability. There's something maybe about the subconscious, something about deep thoughts. Maybe there's like a lot of like things coming to people's heads or something like that. Um this is so random. That's crazy. Like, cause now that I'm seeing that, it make me think about that. May not have to do anything with this, but I'm just gonna randomly say it. There are times when like I used to be so like down and like depressed, and I used to hate when thoughts would just come up. So I would just like try so hard to just be under the covers and just not think about anything. Cause like as soon as I think at least one little word, like it just would go on, and I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like it used to bother the god of me. I don't know why that's coming up here, but There's something like that. And then there was just something about like, because I be channeling ahead of time and stuff, and there's just something that is gonna come up about like it's gonna be about like expansion and the heart and geometrics and how we create and all that stuff. And then there's something coming here about thoughts. There's something about maybe there's like new ideas and there's like a lot of possibilities when it comes to ideas or whatever. There's something about subconscious and deep thoughts, okay? And then I'm there to say like just I heard this from the Hood Healer. Like this is the first time I heard that, and I was like, I that's not the first time I heard it, but it's like the first time I was like, okay, like I took it in. As long as there's breath, there's like you got option. As long as you're breathing, you got options or something like that. Um, and then yeah, there's something about like I feel like you are out of that though. This is confirmation to say that you are out of that, or like you need to get out of that. Yeah, I feel like you guys are out of that. Or you this is the time to like push yourself to get out. Like the energies will align if you just push yourself to get out of some type of constraint. Maybe some people felt like they couldn't do anything. Like I don't know if your passion or your heart was in a cage or something like that. And there's something about like breaking out of that, breaking out of limitations. Um, Maybe depression or whatever had people locked down or whatever. There's something with time. There's something with time and like um sure time and all that stuff, but it's like something about you making yourself type of thing. I'm not gonna go too deep into it. It's gonna be too long. And then okay, Page of Swords is what came out and whatnot. A Page of Swords is what came out or whatnot. There's something about like new thoughts, new ideas, maybe like new perspectives or whatnot. And then bottom of the summary of that is Knight of Wands. There's something passionate about that. Yeah, just like it's like when you have this new feeling or new idea or new thing, like it just is like a spark, you feel excited or whatnot. Top of deck easy watching this right now is the strength card. Currently, right now, either you need to or you have that confidence, that willpower. And to clarify, the Page of Swords, the Empress, the Seven of Cups, and the Devil in reverse. That's what I mean. It's like a lot. Ooh, it's like the ocean. The ocean just expands, or it's like that planet that they say that is like only oceans or whatever. But there's something about like more and expanding and more depth and everything like that. Um, and it's like getting out of a restraint. Something has opened up or whatnot. Um, there's just something also I'm just gonna try to say. It's like someone, I don't know, if some people got liberated from, or there's something new in people's life, or there's some type of liberation, or energetically like getting out of something or whatever. But it's like it's like literally how people are like, oh, well, if you had this money, if you had this time, what would you do with it? And like when certain people get it or whatever, they don't know what to do, or they kind of like spiel it or use it like wastefully. You know, or you need to, or you need to know what to do with like some type of time or energy. There's just something about like I don't know if there's that's what it leads me to feel like it is. Like someone has like more free time, or there's something with time. And yeah, so this is me personally. I'm just saying this in case like this relates to anyone and this is what is going on, okay? There's like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, every day, and repeat. And then there's like weekday, weekends, holiday, all this stuff or whatever. And like people are just following along. And then sometimes when, a lot of times for me, but sometimes when certain things are happening and like you're just not a part of it, and it's weird. Maybe people are getting accustomed to like not following the Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday every day, or like the weekend thing. Like you are setting your own time, your own energy, your own space, and everything like that. Yeah, that relates to the matrixy thing. I don't know if I explained it too well. It's in my head. I'm gonna be very blunt. I'm not trying to like sit here and really, yeah. So we have here time, all right? And then this is where it is on the palm of the hand. Don Julio 17. This is 17 or 70, my bad. Anyways. Then we have the time aspect of the hand. Time is only seemingly fixed and determined. The one marked by clocks and calendars is measurable, but there's also a point like one connected to our experiences, which scans our lives in a personal way. To retrace time in years, you can draw a line on the palm from the middle finger that crosses the lifeline. This point corresponds to the first 10 years of life. There are no rules for marking all the steps. What matters is becoming aware, even physically, of the flow of time. Divinatory meaning. Sometimes the future is represented behind us. Only the present and the past are visible to us. More than birthdays, other events often count to mark a transition, a discovery, a love, a loss. Get in touch with your inner time and have no anxiety about having to conform to the stages planned by others. May I repeat the last one? Because this is what I was trying to explain, but I can't really explain. And if you don't get it, too bad. Get in touch with your inner time and have no anxiety about having to conform to the stages planned by others. So, I mean, like, I'm going to say this too. I have a weird feeling that, it's 444. I have a weird feeling that, like, they purposely do stuff during Mercury retrograde. Like, it's not actually Mercury. Maybe it is, but I have a weird feeling that they, if you understand who they are, do weird things when it's Mercury retrograde because everybody talks about it and does this stuff. So they play into the bullshit just to like distract people. I'm gonna stop right there. So I listen to my own stuff. I do my own stuff because the more I get into my own thing, they playing too much, and I don't like to conform because I only conform if you have the best for me, and sometimes I don't. But anyways, like I feel like they just start playing with the phones, the computers, and people are like, "Oh my God, it's Mercury retrograde!" Like they know everybody's gonna fall into it. Sometimes I don't think it's actually because Mercury retrograde. I just feel like it's just keep people's thing. They will take what everybody's saying and play into it, type of thing. Yeah, so that's that for this week. So Mars Day Weekly advises you like a personal reading. You can visit my link tree. You can email me, set up a day and time. They both will be in the if you in my link tree or my email. They'll both be in the description box for you to see. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. It's very much appreciated. It's helpful, and peace out. All right. Boop, boop, boop. See y'all. Wouldn't want to be here because I'm Chanel.